Okay, guys. Now, I wish I would have started filming before I started this project, but I'll fill you in. This is my 65-inch TV in the living room on the stand, and I was getting the message on the screen. It was stating that a fan had not started, a cooling fan in your TV is not started. Please contact Toshiba Service Repair Center to have it fixed. This is not the size TV that you just pick up and run to the service center with, so obviously Toshiba would have to be called out to the house to come and fix it. And since it was stating it was a fan, I decided I would take a peek and see if it's something I can't either replace or clean or fix. And I can show you when I put it back together, but I went around, there's, by all these arrows, if you can see them, there's 22 of these little screws, these little black ones, going all the way around this back panel. Completely. There's like a bottom piece. It's kind of half off right now, but just so you get the idea. There's one right here I almost missed, but by all the little arrows, there's a screw. Then, there's also 4 of these great big bolts that I took off last, after the 22 little screws. And then, the very last one I took out is here by the power cord, which was one silver screw. And actually it worked out nice that that was the last one, because as soon as I released that one, the cover came off nicely. Now, the whole back panel piece comes off as one, and it's quite big. And let me show you what I found. Just gonna set that down there. And see, well, now you can see why the fan was not starting to cool my TV. So that is a lot of crud in a little bitty fan. This is a huge TV for such a tiny cooling fan. See that? So guys, I am going to very gently clean this up a bit, and then we're going to put her back together. Well, I think I'll test it first to see if I have to order a new fan or not, but it looks fairly simple to replace if I do have to order one. Looks like it comes off the board fairly easy. You're gonna have to, plug it in there. So let's just hope cleaning it starts it. And I don't have to try to find an itty bitty fan like that. Because I don't know where you get them. Very interesting, these boards in here. Obviously, you want the TV unplugged before you even go in here. I see there's lots of stuff like built up around some of these components that I'm going to try and blow out real gently since I'm in here. All this dust that's built up. Seems like just the fan and this board right here. So, since I need both hands to do this, I will be back with you guys when I test it out. Alright guys, sorry for all the sniffling. I have a really bad cold. But, alright, so this is how clean I got it, I mean, it's not the best, but better than it was for sure. Now that's without removing the fan, and that is only with air. Most of us have our TVs in the living room, like me, and you're going to be standing on carpet. So be very careful touching any of this in the back of the TV. Make sure you're not like staticky or ground yourself. And anything you do is at your own risk, of course. This is just to help you out, maybe save you a charge if you have somebody that can do this for you, or you can do it yourself and not have to have the service people come out to your house when you have a huge TV like this. Now, this is the mess that I'm going to be cleaning up when I'm done. And that is just with air blowing the fan out. That's it. If this doesn't work, I will actually pull this fan off, unplug it. I'll pull this fan off the board, and then I'll go clean it better. Because as you can see, I'll try and blow it out a little bit more, but can't really get in there as much as I would like to. And it's also stuck on there, so yeah, seems to be stuck on there. Maybe I will take it off and, well, I'm gonna give it a go first. Oh, no, there's a bunch in there yet. Alright, so I will be back again. Alright, so much better now. Took the fan out completely. Using still just air and dry Q-tip. Cleaned it out the rest. I wouldn't suggest using any type of solution or water or anything like that on it, because you don't want that in there. So now we are going to put her back together. I don't have anybody here to hold the camera for me, but I'll get a couple screws on and kind of give you a rundown. Just want to make sure everything is clean. I had a few up here that were collecting quite a few dust bunnies on them, which I also cleaned up right away. Looks like a few burnt spots on this board. That's not a good sign. Hopefully it's just from age. Piece of hair. And a few dust bunnies up there. I was also using short bursts of air so you don't have too much pressure. I accidentally damaged something. Yeah, so I'm just hoping this works and saves me from having to have a tech come out. I don't even know, maybe they're free, who knows, but I don't think so. I've had the TV now for at least 6 years, so it is not under warranty anymore. Oh, and also when I had the fan off, on the back side of the fan, I'll put up a picture, but it tells you what kind of fan it is in case you have to replace it. So when I get this back together and turn it on, if the fan still does not start, then there's a power issue right here from where it plugs into the board. So then I would completely have to order, obviously, the same fan and just plug it in. I don't know if you can see that's all it is. You just plug it in right there. Take these two screws out and the fan pops right off. So if you get a new one, or you have to replace your fan because you can't get all the crud out of it, it's just two screws. Unplug it very carefully right here. Plug in the new one. Put the two screws back in, and you're done. Alright guys, so I'm putting it back together, and when I took it apart, I took all these 22 out first, and then I took these big bolts out, the 4 big ones, and then this one by the power thing. So, to line it up the best when it's standing like this, I found that you lightly, loosely put this one in by your power cord. It's not tight yet. And instead of then going to the 4 big bolts, which I thought would be nice to hold the back in place while I go around and put the 22 in, it wasn't working. So, it actually worked out where you start up at the top here. Make sure you line those up and get those in, and at least get like, this side, at least get like a couple of the corners done, and make sure it all lines up here by your panel. And then I'd go through and put all the rest of the 22 in your 4 big bolts. And something like this is very handy, so you don't lose any of your screws in the process, even though I've dropped, like, once again, even though I've dropped a ton of them already. So, alright, I will be back with you guys when I test this out, and hope I do not have an error anymore. Alright guys, so I just got done hooking, you probably can't even see it, all this stuff up behind the TV. Got it flipped around. I should have paid a little more attention to what I was unplugging and where I was unplugging it from. TV's crooked right now because I don't want to put it back until I put the soundbar back up. But I wanted you guys to be with me when we try it out. So, let's see if we're still getting the same error about our fan not starting. I actually waited for someone to help me to flip it back around because I didn't want to damage it. And it does turn on a little slowly, but that is always been the case. Got a huge reflection. And oh guys, so far so good, no error. Okay, so before, when I would turn it on, I would get it flashing on the bottom of the screen right there. It would say a fan has not started in your TV. Please contact Toshiba Service Center for repairs. If you leave it on, it could damage your TV. It doesn't actually even let you leave it on. The TV shuts off within less than 30 seconds. So yeah, I didn't need a new fan. I just needed to clean it out. Now I can put the soundbar back up, flip the TV completely flat back in there. Okay guys, so when we first turned on the TV to see if it would work, of course my television was set to Fox TV, so that was flagged immediately. So I just wanted to cut that out and finish up this video, let y'all know TV's been working great all day, no issues, no fan errors, hasn't turned off on me. The repair cost me nothing, maybe a little time. No tech from Toshiba had to come out to my house. Once again, I will show you the fan before cleaning, and also the fan when I was done cleaning it. And that's it. That's all I did. I popped the fan out of there, cleaned her up, put everything back together, and hopefully this will save someone else out there a service fee. You don't have to always call somebody out to your house. Sometimes just try and give it a go yourself and see if you can save yourself some money. So thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, share,